Everybody, we got a new house to check out today. Let's check it out. It is listed by Kristen Bryan, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,754 square feet. It's got a nice big covered porch facing west. Man, you can never have enough covered space. And what a great way to get to know your neighbors. Sit out there in the morning, sit in the evening, enjoy that late afternoon sun. Okay, walking into the kitchen. What are you seeing? I see a little spot for a breakfast nook. How do you like the flow in here? Nice kitchen sink. I love having the corner windows where you can look out both sides. There's this really cool book. It's called A Pattern Language by Christopher Alexander. He talks about patterns of home design, village design, community design. Anyways, one of the patterns he talks about is always a room feels so much better when it has windows on two adjacent walls or two walls, and it gives you more of a connection to the outside. And I think that's really true. Okay, we got the big living room, nice vaulted ceiling, spot for the dining table, gas fireplace to stay cozy on a chilly day like today. Man, it was like 34 degrees this morning, bright blue sky, seeing the snow-capped Cascades this morning. Nothing better than all the turning leaves of fall. This time of year is so special. So there's something I want to show you in the backyard. We basically back up to Brookswood, so I want you to be aware of that, of course, and get a sense of the noise. It's like 1 o'clock when I'm filming this now. So obviously the peak is like 8, 9 a.m. or 5 p.m. But you can get a little bit of sense of the road noise. Okay, here we're checking out another bedroom. And this will be the main. It has its big old beautiful walk-in closet. Who gets the majority of the closet space? What's the ratio? Let's see, get that guy out of the mirror. What a weirdo. El baño, por favor. ¿Y qué más? ¿Qué quieres ver conmigo? Vamos. Vamos. Okay, we'll turn off that fan because that's loud. Another bathroom, second bathroom. Some people rag on these one-piece, shower bath units. But one, there's no grout lines to clean. That is freaking nice. Okay. Another bedroom. You can see that you can kind of see, so the neighbors have a privacy fence, which is cool. Another closet. So this is all, I'm starting to do a lot of these video walkthroughs for clients. So I'm thinking like, well, as long as I'm a total YouTube nerd, I might as well be more of a YouTube nerd. And this is kind of funny here, how it we've got this study / bedroom, and then you have this hallway here. So you can kind of get a sense of this funny little floor plan. And then this takes us to the white feet room, which is really nice to come in from the garage, and you can throw all your dirty clothes. Been out on the mountain biking, put them in the laundry room, access to the upstairs, aka the attic. Super nice to have that right off the garage. Let's check out the panel, right? 200 amps. So one thing to note about this panel, you got 200 amps and it's full, so you can't add a lot of service, but you can start doubling up these breakers. But anytime you're looking at a panel or a house, it's always nice to know if you have capacity to add circuit breakers, especially if you want to put in like you want to charge an electric car or put in a hot tub, whatever you want to add. You got electrical needs, you know, like you want to know what your capacity is, because when you have to start adding a sub panel, it gets a little bit more expensive. So just be mindful of that. Okay, who can tell me what this is? I was talking with a client about one of these the other day. Put it in the comments if you know. I'll give you a prize. I don't know what that prize will be, but at least a high five. You got your water heater, furnace, and what is it? Tell me. Dime por favor. And as always, we double check. No, we'll lock it. Después. Okay, fine, let's lock it. Haha. Who guessed it wasn't locked? Okay, wipe the feet. We'll turn off all the lights. Después. Okay. Finalmente vamos a... How do you say backyard? En español, señor. So this house got a new roof, new exterior and interior paint. I really like this trellis out here. I'm still trying to get a sense of all the vines you can grow up it. Back on the wet side of the Cascades, you can be growing. One of my favorite is passion flowers. Man, they'll take over your whole house. Or clematis, or jasmine's really sweet. But I gotta figure out all the really cold hardy vines. I know there's like a hardy kiwi, cold hardy kiwi, which can be tricky to pollinate. But man, when you've got two cold hardy kiwis pollinating in love with one another, you get some delicious fruit. I'll tell you what. Check out that new roof. Looks good, huh? I like the color they chose, kind of the desert sand. I'm sure there's another name. It goes well with the paint. So I just want you to get a sense while we're out here, if I would just shut up for a second, of one, what the visual line is, because I'm 6'4" and I'm eye level at here, so, and you can kind of see that roundabout right there is elevated a little bit, like it's a higher grade than it is here, so you can see people. But when you're sitting, like if say you're sitting here, sitting around that fire pit, you've got pretty good privacy back here, which is nice. And then of course you have the noise. Brookswood is like the main artery to get to the old mill downtown, so you definitely get a lot of traffic. But it's a sweet artery for biking. So if you want to bike to town, you got access, no problem. Beautiful roundabout. What else to say? I think that covers it. But get a sense of the road noise. Yeah, what do you think? How is it? Anyways, let me know what you think of the home tour, what you want to see, what you want to hear, which different languages I should pretend to know and talk to you about, what aspects of the house you like, and yeah, until next time. I'm Luke Callahan. If you're moving to Bend, you want to buy a house in Bend, Central Oregon, give me a call and let's talk. Okie doke. See you next time.